Rock band party. That's what we're doing instead, actually. So, welcome, rock band. Remember those games? I used to play Guitar Hero all the time. That was like such a core university experience game for me. Good times. All right, welcome on in, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's gaming. I'm here to remind you it's the middle of the week. And how's everyone doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was steeping my tea. Are you swaddled in velvet? Yes. It's velvet room, except it's purple. Honestly, they should make this in like a rich, bright red cherry. It would literally be velvet room matte. Come on, like, do it. I wish. It's cold because the air conditioning is always too much down here, but also the temperature really dropped like out of nowhere. Like it was like way too hot and now it's like kind of cold outside, but the air conditioner doesn't understand to back off anyway, so now it's just like extra cold in my basement. But it's like kind of a little chilly outside. Like I might even wear this outside. Like, it's weird. What is happening with weather? Does anyone know? If anyone finds out what is happening with weather, please let me know. How's your back? It's fine. Thank you for asking. I haven't had any relapses of the whatever happened after Polish Mountain, like, again. I also have not had any sciatic episodes since its first onset in October of 2024. But I do things every day to try and stretch to prevent that. Fuck man, being 37, am I right? The world is burning? Good. The world is burning. Your internet's being a bitch right now? Why is everyone being a bitch? You know what I mean? Like the weather, your internet, just like what's going on? What's happening? Your nerves, nerve damage. You can close your vents a little. My vents are on the ceiling, and I can't reach them. So, like, no, I can't close my vents. We've had to plug some of them, but, like, I'm not gonna do that. That's too annoying. Hard to get up there, you know what I mean? How's the air there with all the fires? People have asked me this question, and, like, because people think Canada is, like, all one tiny location. I have not personally noticed the outdoors, at least where I am in Ottawa, being affected, or notice like, oh my god, I can't breathe. Like, any day that we've been told, like, be mindful of the air quality, or there's some alert, I go outside and I'm like, seems fine to me. But that doesn't mean that there's not places around me, and I'm very well aware that, like, a lot of the Toronto region, which is where I'm from, and I still have family in the greater Toronto area, it's kind of like the New York of Canada. They see way more of the effects that also some people in the northern states are seeing, right? Like the smog, the air quality, the color orange. Yeah, but in Ottawa, I don't know. Like, we're in like some clearance where it doesn't really... I haven't noticed anything personally. Even though I do see like warnings about the air quality, and then I go outside and I'm like, I don't think it's that bad. Like, at least compared to what I see on social media and people, you know, in a whole bunch of other locations, obviously. But yeah, if anyone is in Canada and affected by the fires, then yeah, I'm hoping that you're safe and get through this. It's fucking crazy. This shit happens like every year, and you know, I watch a lot of American news too, and I'm very well aware there's like constantly fires in California or whatever. So this isn't really new to many people, no matter where you are. Like, I feel like you've heard of this happening somewhere, even if it hasn't affected you. So yeah, it sucks. I know it's just bad, but I appreciate everyone's concern. So many people are replying to like my Snapchat and be like, "Are you okay? How are you going outside?" I'm just like, not all of Canada is on fire, guys. but I appreciate it. If I was affected or like it was really bad, I would say so. You know, I would mention it probably. The haze and smog I saw while in the northwest Indiana was a lot, but not nearly as bad as in many other locations. Yeah, there's some people in chat, I'm sure, who like see it kind of, and some people are like, I have no idea what's happening, and then others who are very much more affected, assuming you're not in the actual wildfire, but just closer, or the winds carried it to you, even though you're technically like 8 hours away. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, a lot of North America, there seems to be like a decent amount of people in a bunch of different areas who are affected by at least the air quality, let's say, on that threshold. Technically, Ottawa is affected by air quality, but I go outside and I'm like, it's beautiful, blue skies. What's happening? I don't know. I think they're a little bit overestimating in their things, potentially. Or I'm just God, and when I go outside, the smoke clears. Who knows? I missed your super chat. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh no, the one. no. Baby, no money girl. Simply, I gave a pack of your tea to Tori Amos and each of her backup singers. Really? I knew they'd appreciate the low caffeine amount with the black tea. How do you know that about them? Did they like it? Did they know what it is? Or they were just like, what the fuck is this? Or were they like, oh my god, thank you. That's kind of cool. My tea is just out there doing things. I went to a wedding near a wildfire in South Dakota. Ash was falling from the sky like snow. It was eerie. That's scary as fuck, but also might have made for some pretty sick wedding pictures. Like, I wonder if the photographer was like, no, wait, this is beautiful and like once in a lifetime, or rare anyways. You know, make the best of it, I guess. For singers, tea is one of the best beverages to enjoy, huh? Is that what happened to my singing career? I drink 7 cups of tea a day. Oh, the Nightbot is breaking all your nails. What's happening? What are we doing? It's broken. I don't know. Saskatchewan is pretty smoky. Yeah. Me wondering if California is helping Canada with the fires. I don't think America wants to help Canada at all. In general. My daughter wants to move to Canada. Yeah, so does everyone who wrote me a letter 10 years ago. It's bad considering how far we are away. Yeah, totally get that. Yeah. Crying in Florida at thoughts of closed vents. Actually got a really pretty sun picture at Hershey because of the haze. Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna play Retro Rewind, but I also thought it would be fun. I went to school yesterday. I took a wine class because, you know, sometimes you gotta learn something new every day, okay? And I was like, let's do that. Let's learn something new. So I took a class. You don't, like, get a degree out of this class or anything. It was called The Wonderful World of Wine. It's just some local place in Ottawa. They do classes on different cocktails just so you can like actually learn like, what is this? How is it made? What are the differences? What are the nuances? And I personally like to understand because then I feel more intelligent when I order a bottle for the table or something. Like I know why I want this or its value. Yeah. I don't know. Is this just like a 30-year-old thing to do? I'm just like, it's like kind of, it's like I miss school, but it's like fun at the same time. And then I gain a skill that I'm like, you know, not everyone has. I'm always willing to learn. So it was just like a 3-hour class. It's not a, you know, it's not like a full winery experience. I've heard of those. I would love to do one of those like tours and / classes where you spend like an entire weekend or something at a winery and then you really get to learn and go through like the vineyards and whatever. That's not what this was. This was just sit down around a table. Anyways, we tried 5 different types of wine and I'll show you my notes. Want to check my homework? I'm just turning the camera on. Hi, Simply. Heading out to SD Comic Con, and we'll see my friend who is the Strange Creator. Really? Oh my god, I still have some of their t-shirts that I originally bought when I was 15. Isn't that crazy? That's so fun. Say hello. I still have like the like mad girl like on the t-shirt. She just looks mad. She's like, fuck you.
What do you think?
Ah!
What do you think?
What do you think of my notes? Okay. So here, let's do a quick poll first. Do you like wine? Yes. Nah. Or I do not drink any alcohol. It's like not applicable would be the last category. So don't say no because you're biasing the results. Just if you don't drink alcohol, just pick I don't drink alcohol. But if you drink alcohol and you don't like wine, put no. Does that make sense? Because I just want to understand. I never really cared about wine. Like that's not what I would order ever. Until like a few years ago. But again, it's because I don't know anything about it. I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference, you know, between like a good wine or a bad one. I don't know. But now that I'm learning, I can appreciate it and also know what I like better and maybe why. Shrimply, my best friend is a chef in Napa Valley. Really? You're gonna get me in? Yeah, sure. Put it in the Discord. It probably won't let you put it here. I've never done a wine tasting tour at a vineyard. Like, I've heard of people I know who have done it, but I don't know. I always like declined the offer. Not that there was many offers. Maybe like twice in my life. Someone was like, oh, we're gonna go do this. And I was like, I can't. I gotta work. But I feel like at this point in my life, I could plan far in advance and do that. I'm allergic to wines. Okay, so the sommelier was telling us about, well, I guess it depends on what your allergy is. But she was talking a lot about like the difference between natural wines and the ones that are just like the ones you can pick up in our standard liquor store or at restaurants, which aren't always the same, and why you get headaches more from some more than others. And sulfites and like all these different ingredient types that can impact that. So sometimes you just think like, oh, wine just gives me a headache, or it always makes me upset, stomach or otherwise. Then maybe there's like trying a low sugar wine, trying an organic wine. And then sometimes it's just how it's processed, which isn't always obvious on the label. So it depends on what obviously if you're like allergic to something else. You're allergic to fucking grapes, then yeah, I guess I can't help you because I think wine is all grapes. But like there's other things that I was like, oh, interesting, cool. We did it last year. It was awesome. Wine drunk is so fun. Chile mentioned. Yes, one of the wines was from Chile. Wait, you're reading my notes. Okay. So let's just take a quick look-see here. Does chat like wine? 48% said yes. Oh my god, half of you. You bunch of winos. Okay, wine moms. 19% said nah, and 32% said I don't drink alcohol. But if you just compare the yes to the no group, that's like, yeah, way more people are like, yeah, like I'd have wine. Now, I wouldn't say I'm like, oh my god, all I do is wine. Like, I like trying unique cocktails too, but I will drink wine. So I just want to learn about it, you know? So now I can just be a little bit more educated. Yeah, like to do a wine class that's so elegant, lady coded. I know, honestly, I'm so fucking fancy. Anyways, I'll tell you what I learned. So we tried 5 wines. Some of the stuff she said I kind of missed, and not because I was drunk, but because it was just like, I don't even know what word she said. Like, the grapes was like an Exarilo, and I'm like, I don't even know how to spell that. The type of grape used. But we tried, the wines were, it was a white wine, a Riesling white wine, an orange wine, which I didn't even know existed, and then a red wine. So it was mostly white. But yeah, you were just told to like write notes of like what you think it tastes like, and then she would explain what a long finish is, or like to have the cloudiness, like how that can change the taste and texture of a wine. I guess one interesting thing I learned was there's such a thing as orange wine, and the color is kind of orange, just like a little bit. And it's when white wine is made like a red is made. I don't really know what that means because like I can't explain how wine is made. But she was basically like, yeah, like they process it like they're making a red, but they're using like the white grapes. Huh. And I was surprised because I've never heard of it in my life. I've never even seen it on a menu. But now I feel like if I see an orange wine, I might be like, okay, I will try that. So I think I like orange wine. She said it was macerated for longer, which I'm just like, that sounds violent, you know? It doesn't really taste like oranges necessarily, but like it kind of had a little bit of that, but maybe it was just my mind playing tricks on me. But she said this particular one, Cuvée Bleu, was mixed in a terracotta something, which gives it like part of the color. I don't know. And then the last one was from Chile. It was a blind tasting, so she didn't even know what it was. So like she covered the bottle. She knew what these four were. But then she would try and guess with us. And that was very, it was like a dry red wine. And then at the end, she was like, does anyone else have any questions? And then I was like, yeah, one thing we didn't talk about was the price points of each of them. And then she was like, oh, good point. Because like I'm kind of curious, like was one of them way more than the others? So we can kind of use that comparison. So I wrote down all the price points. This would be for the bottle in Canadian dollars. So like one was 47, 45, 30, 55, $30. And of course, the one I liked, the orange wine, was the most expensive at 55. Not that that is an insane amount for wine. I've seen like, you know, $100 bottles or whatever. It's like, okay, what the hell do I need that? It's not like that wide of a gap. But I was just like, of course, I like the one that's $55. Sure. That's probably more like $42 American. These were just some like prompts she gave, which I thought was funny, like things to ask ourselves. And then I have some random notes I wrote. Red wine, she recommended like people just leave it on their counter, and you shouldn't do that. You should put it in your fridge even just for a little bit before serving it to have it slightly cool. Or if it's cool outside, you can leave it outside for a little bit. Don't leave any wine on top of your fridge because the vibrations and the temperature of the fridge will fuck up your wine. So take your wine bottles off the top of your fridge right now. I know some of your 48% have it on top of your fridge. Take it off. We learned what a long finish means, which is where the taste of the wine like lasts longer in your mouth. Like you can, like after like a minute or two, you still have it there. That generally means that the grape was a better quality, but not always. And then we learned about long legs, which is where you take the glass. And this is what I mean by like fancy behaviors that I had no idea why people do that. But it's like they take the glass, they like put the stem like in between their fingers, then they kind of go like this. So the wine glass will swirl without spilling it, right? And then what happens is like it creates like a little tourbillon. Why don't I know this fucking word in English? Like almost like a tornado, sort of. It's not a tornado, but like, you know, it starts to go up towards the rim and then it falls. And what happens is you see these little paint drip. It looks like paint drips, right? They turn clear, like a vortex. Yeah, they turn these little paint drips. And the longer the legs of those, usually the more alcoholic the wine is, which I found interesting because wine can range to I think she said 12% was like a higher wine, but you can like test that by looking at the leg length. And I'm like, oh, that's what people are fucking doing when they're swirling the line. They're also evaluating the color when they do that. But now I get it. And then one other takeaway I had was my camera died. Let me get that. I'll read your chats in a sec. That when the grapes are really, really ripe, then it was probably a warmer year or a warmer climate. So without me knowing this, like I think like I've already kind of deduced before this class that I like at least for red wines, full-bodied, where it's darker red or more opaque. And usually from regions like Italy, Portugal, or Spain is what I've found. There's more specific like regions within those, obviously. But then I realized, oh, like I like the warmer climates ones. Because I don't really like the ones from Canada as much, or even America, to be honest. Well, California's okay, but not. We can't get that here now, anyways. But I realize I like a lot of the European ones, which just have a generally warmer climate, at least compared to me and where I am in Canada or Ontario. And that usually means it was either a warm year or a warmer climate and a riper fruit, and they usually end up more alcoholic. Anyways, those are just some fun things I learned from my wine class. And I like orange wine. Orange wine exists. Didn't know that. Are we having a wine lesson? Well, these are just my notes from class that I thought I would share. And then you get to keep this, and you know, you could buy the specific wine if you want. I think now, like the next time I go for dinner or something, I'm gonna see if they have like a glass of orange wine. And now I feel like a little fancier, you know, like I know what she knows what that is. I learned about wine when working in Bordeaux. Yeah, UK-France laboratory collab. Orange wine is steeped with skins and pips. Now I need to learn about the next launch, mixed formulas or cremes and toppers. It's mixed. I thought I already answered this. Didn't we say that? It's mixed specialty, no cremes. Yeah. Didn't we say that? I'm a Simply sommelier. We're in Discord. Can I just put it in Simply React or something? I'll look after. Yeah, wine doesn't tend to give me a headache in and of itself. But, you know, if you drink too much, yeah, you're gonna have a headache. Like, no. Like that just happens. I've heard of very few people who drink a lot and then have zero headache. Like, what? Does that ever happen? I don't think so. I mean, maybe when you're like 19 and then you can do that 3 days in a row, sure. Interesting. I've never heard of orange wines. Me neither. And I'm like, how have I gone 37 years of my life and I had no idea there was such thing as orange wines? It's not that orange. It's like subtly, I can't say this word. Subtly orange. It looks closer to a white, but it's like kind of champagne light orange color. I'm not drinking wine, I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking peppermint amour with chocolate oat milk. Oh, one other thing that you guys might find interesting that the sommelier was telling us. I wish she'd gone on longer about this, but there's only one red wine in our tasting, so it didn't really suit it. But she classified the color of the red we had as ruby red, and she goes, so I'm looking at this one, and this is a ruby red in color, and yes, there is like a grid or a way to evaluate the exact color of the red wine, and some of them are like terms used in the wine community to classify a wine, like a ruby red color or whatever. And she's like, and there's so many more, but we're not going to go there with this class. And I was just like, oh, I want to learn about the wine colors. But she was like, this is a ruby red. She like knew with confidence because it was the one that was blinded, like it had a cover over it. Anyways, I'm like, no, what are the colors of the wine? Bordeaux. They talk about orange wine on Smosh. That's the only reason I've heard of it, because I'm allergic to alcohol. Oh. wine collection soon. I know, right? Like, it would be actually be such a beautiful color palette, right? It'd be kind of sunset Tuscany-ish vibes, because you could do like Cabernet, Merlot, like a white wine, like a sparkling or Riesling something. Orange wine, now that I know that exists, I mean, that color would sell the worst. But what if there's like a midnight grape or something? You could do even like super dark and like kind of purple. You get away with that. Ooh, like mulled wine? Yeah. Or like a blueberry wine? I don't know if that exists, but it could be an excuse to tint it in that direction just to get more of a variety. All right, well, should we game? Okay, I'm gonna open up retro rewind. One coat black wine would sell the best. One coat black wine. Yes to sangria. Oh, I love sangria. But again, I didn't really understand like which red wine, why, you know? Does it go good with what fruits? But yeah, I think I gotta get orange wine and also I think I like red sangria the best. But there is like, you could have white sangria, peach sangria. All right, Simply Rent Logical, we're back. We're back. It is Wednesday, 8 a.m. We have $900. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we've expanded our store. Look, we have all this space, but nothing to show for it. We have staff. Are you coming in? Come on in. She's a little slow. Let's put her to work. The smell of cheap plastic. Are you Hello. Get to work. Does she have to pee or something? They let her pee in the video game, but not me. That's crazy. I need to punch in. Okay, fine. Yes, yes you do. She just took $32 from me. Okay. Assign a job. A return station. Okay. Now, I think I want to see if I can hire a second employee, because that's what would be fun. Because then we'll have 2 people. Okay, 2 more applicants. We have Emily. Well, let's look at our employee, right? So she's slow at the return station. Maybe we get someone better. Now, it says she's average at the checkout, but last time she did not perform well. I was just like, girl, you can't handle if a fly asked you a question. Like, what are you doing? So, checkout, average. I mean, this person looks more promising. I don't need another slow return stationer. So maybe we get Emily and then we fire the other one. Wait, how much are we paying this girl? Oh, less. Okay. Okay, let's hire Emily. Emily, you're hired. What? I'm not allowed? You must be level 20? Motherfucker. Okay. Just kidding. We'll have to wait. What level are we on? We're only on level 8. There's 24 levels? Oh my god. What happens when you get to the end? Does it become the 2000s? Alright, well, what do I buy? I feel like I need to buy something. Can I buy more movies? Let's see, what's new? The Man with the Bat. I think I have that one, though. Yeah. Oh, I gotta refill the snacks. Let's do that. So we need Sweet Busters. They look like Butterfingers. And Moonbite chocolate. We need Junior's peppermint candies. That's what I always used to eat at the movie theater. Not popcorn. We discussed this on Ben's stream. Oh, did I tell you? I know some of you chickpeas know. But remember I think I was telling Gaming Chat that I bought Ben a popcorn machine in March of 2025. So 2 birthdays ago. I got him a commercial fucking popcorn machine because this was like, you know, his era of buying fucking popcorn all the time. Like from the movie theater and then eating it at home. And I'd be like, ugh, this would be such a good present. Why don't you just, you know, make it at home? And it was a commercial grade and he didn't open it for almost 2 years. But then he finally did on his stream because I was telling you guys about how he wouldn't open his gift. And I'm like, I don't even know if it works. We're past the warranty period for sure. But he used it and it worked. He almost blew up the kitchen, but... Oh, should we fire this girl and then I can hire the better girl? Are you firing me? Is this some kind of twisted joke? Yeah. It's okay. You'll find another video store. It's the 90s. Okay, now let's hire Emily. Could she sue me for this? She doesn't know. There. Not you. Okay, new employee. Just dropped. Where is she? New employee! Oh, I could have let her finish. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. Where's my new employee? Hello? There she is. There she is. There she is! Act normal! Hello? Rough night, boss? You look tired this morning? Excuse me. I was at a wine class. I was learning. Okay, like, way to say that to your boss on your first fucking day. You look rough. That's crazy. What? It's my first day. Yes. Return station. Let's go. Fucking sassy little bitch. Is there a room hidden behind the curtain? What curtain? A room hidden behind the curtain. I have a curtain? I don't know, it's a curtain. Am I blind? Do I look well rested? I mean, the opposite of well rested? Do I look like I had a rough night? I don't think I look like I had a rough night. I look fine. I mean, like, I didn't shower. Could probably do that. But what? I work from home today. I ain't gotta see anyone. Tomorrow I have to leave the house though, so tomorrow I have to shower. I escaped from the VOD dungeon for a live. Well, come on in. We're live. Don't fire her. We're emotionally attached. No, she's gone. Okay, but this girl's. Hurry up. I need to make sure she can perform her duties correctly. Okay, let's throw this out. One level we will be able to repair instead of trash all this. Shut up. Too many people calling. I'm just waiting for her to finish before we open the store. Double foot action. Okay, Grandpa. Fucking relax. He wants a prano. Nasty Grandpa. I have to leave the house tomorrow too. I know. I kind of shower depending on when I have to leave the house. Does anyone else do this? It's probably way more common. I probably don't sound weird or out of touch. Why are you staring at me? It's 8 a.m. Time has stopped. Because a lot more people, generally speaking, don't have to leave the house. Or as often. Right? So if I'm like, I don't have any appointments or things I have to go do outside that matter, Then I'm just like, I don't need to shower. She doesn't seem very fast. I know she could go a little faster, but I feel like she's almost there, right? Yeah, okay. So let's just go ahead and open and see what the day brings. Showering only when you have plans is so real. Especially if you have long hair. Like, I'm just saying. Like, it's annoying. Or a lot of, or thick hair, whatever. Where's that beeping? Oh, it's you. Oh, all right. My first question of the day. What'll it be? I'm organizing a retro movie night with some friends. Do you have an old movie suggestion? Sure. Let's see. The first one that comes up is old. This one. Oh, it's bad though. Is that gonna be okay? Here, this one. There you go. Enjoy. Should I tell you about the movie I watched recently, which I wish I could unsee? Taylor, you can't prove that I broke my last rental. I won't pay. Well, someone on your account did. Hey. I don't know. Maybe it was your stupid kid. That's your responsibility either way. I've been waiting for the release of The Man with the Bat. Yeah, use your eyes, honey. It's right here. I stole the last one for her. I stole it in front of a customer. Hold on, we should get more. Because I have money. Because I have money and free will. It's okay, we're coming, we're coming. We just really had to do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb. What do you want? Oh my god, didn't I just give this to you? Or are you just another girl? Alright, okay. We made it. We should have... Oh no, she's still assigned to the return desk and she's still working? Okay, where was I? I was going to tell you about the movie that I saw. Sorry, we had business to run, okay? It's hard to run a business and talk at the same time. I watched the new movie Obsession with Men. You know, the one like everyone's talking about. And I wish I could unsee it because... I rarely watch movies. I don't know. I'm just like too distractible. And I don't know. It's not really as calming for me as it is to other people. So why I chose to watch Obsession, which is not calming, it is a fucking horror movie, was just like a mistake, honestly. A lapse of my better judgment, to be honest. Oh. Oh, you want an orange slushie? Yeah, okay. But I watched it with Ben at home. We rented it. And I wish I could unsee it because it was just so disturbing. And while I like the concept, right? I don't want to spoil it in case some people care about that. But it's like a horror movie about like a relationship and being obsessed. Basically. Hey. And, you know, someone acts psychotic in it. And crazy things, including, like, gory things happen. Which I don't like. I don't like gore. I'm stuck babysitting tonight. Do you have an old movie to recommend? The kids always fall asleep. I'd enjoy your recommendation even more if you give me an adult film for the babies. Oh, for after the babies are asleep. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, what? How about this hot dog one? Make sure they're asleep, okay? Why'd you just say no? That's not what you're looking for? Okay, I don't care about. Whatever. Maybe I just read it wrong. Okay, sorry, I haven't been able to read because I have to watch the screen of people who got or who liked Obsession or didn't like it. It's very unsettling. Yeah, that's a word I would use. See, I love a good psychological thriller or the concept of one, but I'd prefer to just know about it or only watch those parts. I do not need gore. I just like don't need it. Like if they could make that exact same movie with the same message and like interesting storyline and like the twists or whatever, or like the meaning behind it without any gore. Like that movie could have been made without it, and then it would have just been a psychological thriller. But obviously, like I'm not the director. That's fine. Like they wanted to make a horror film with gore. That sure. It's not for me, that's all. But I did like the concept, to be clear. It's not that I thought that was bad. I reserved double foot action. Okay, yes you did. Here you go, lady. And of course I like tried to close my eyes or just like look away, or even one part like we just fast forwarded through. But I don't know, like it just makes me unable to sleep. And even though I know it's fake and like it wasn't about like, I don't know, me being like I don't think I'm gonna get kidnapped or something after watching that. But I like just am irrationally like shook, and then I can't really sleep. So I don't like that feeling. Like, you know, show me like some dumb shit, like, you know, 100 layers of nail polish instead. I could not stop thinking about it after. So that usually is a sign of a good movie or a very disturbing movie. And I also couldn't stop thinking about it. But for me, I was thinking too much about the like gore that I accidentally saw. And I just like need to unsee those scenes so they don't replay in my head, you know? But if you're talking about the plot or the messaging and like what you learn about men, then like thinking about that I think is good, you know? Because like that's the point, I'm assuming. I reserved Secrets of the Forbidden Virus. Oh. This movie looks good. Girl hasn't seen COVID yet. It's only the 90s. I reserved My Smoke, a Woman's Fantasy. Oh. Before smoking was banned everywhere and they put ugly color packaging on it. Actually, I don't remember when that was. My last return was late. I had a family emergency. We lost our goldfish. Okay. It's really not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. You could have, like, had a better excuse. You lost your fucking goldfish? Okay. Perhaps I will skip watching it. It depends what you like. Like, and also I should have done more due diligence and read the entire Wikipedia page about it, because where's my fucking staff? Why is she not at the return desk? Did she go home? Motherfucker. Girl! Wake up! Was I sleeping? My bad. Oh my god, why are they all like this? They fall asleep in the middle of the floor? How do you lose a goldfish? Well, it probably drowned. Okay, let's put this back. Let's close the door. It's not tape dealer day, it's Wednesday. We go on Thursdays and Tuesdays. How many hours did she work? Good question, because she was sleeping for the end. Day 19. Check your computer. New movie release. It's Pretty Woman. Lovely lady. That's Pretty Woman. It's Julia Roberts. Hi. Returns are piling up already. Yeah, get to work, girly. It said you were fast. It lied to me. Okay, I have $1,000. What do I buy? Let's take a look here. I gotta buy movies. New movies released today. And it's tape dealer day. Don't forget. Also, should I check if I can claim more money? No, I can't claim anything. What? Yes. You can have whatever you want. Does it bother anyone else irrationally when your phone rings? Like, why are you calling me? Like, I didn't even look to see who was calling, and my mind goes, why? Ew. Or like my face is like, who the fuck is calling? Don't do that. Like, we have really changed. Like, it gives me the ick when my phone is ringing. I'm just like, who why would you do this? Just email me. Or whatever. Text me, email, whatever other method I'm sure you have of communication. I also never answer. Like, I'm not gonna answer, so joke's on you. I'm just gonna go to voicemail. And then I'm gonna email you back. Do you have to call a lot for work reasons? No, not at all. Even when I worked in the government, like, don't fucking call me. Email me. In the medical industry, like, all they do is call you, right? For like appointments and bookings and blah, blah, blah. So that's who's been calling me, is like to book this and do this. And I'm just like, haven't we evolved? Like, is there not a fucking portal you can just like email me the link to and I can book in my appointment using a system that definitely works because every fucking restaurant uses a similar system to do online bookings? Like, surely this exists. Come on, healthcare, you can do it. Let's work on a portal on the internet, and then you don't have to fucking call people and chase them down and they're not gonna answer. I hate that about being a patient. It's so annoying, right? Occasionally there will be like some service or something that I can do online and I'm just like, amazing. Hot new trend. Let me get it online. And they fucking still fax prescriptions where I am, which is insane. Because I asked once for... Sorry, this is a tangent and a half. I asked once if I could get a copy. So I had to call a doctor's office to speak to a receptionist to ask to get a copy of my prescription, because sometimes the pharmacy I go to says that the prescription didn't come through when your doctor's supposed to send it there automatically. So it happened more than twice, and I went there for no reason. So I'm like, can you just give me a copy of it so that I can give it to them as a backup? And they're like, I can do that if you give me a fax number. And I go, excuse me. They're like, oh, our prescription system will only send through as a fax. And I go, you can't email it to me? There's no way of emailing me a copy of my prescription. And they go, no. Do you have a fax machine? I don't have a fucking fax machine. It's not 1990. I don't have a fax number. Do you guys know what a fax machine is? A fax. And I'm like, so you cannot provide me with a copy of my own prescription. And you also seem to fuck up faxing it to the pharmacy every time. Because they still fax it to the pharmacies. So I'm like, what do I do when I show up to the pharmacy and they say they don't have it? It didn't come through on the fucking fax machine. And then she's just like, they'll have to call us. I'm dying. How are we living like this? Is this just a Canadian thing? Because I feel like most of chat doesn't relate. Okay, let's open this door. And I gotta run and get new movies. Let's get this many. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's the sign. Put it there. That I love in Czechia, our prescriptions are QR code and sent to our phones. It's fucking brilliant. Okay, tape dealer dude, don't forget. Right? Like, give me a QR code, hello, or just any fucking email. I don't care. The government is the same. Yeah, I mean, it depends what government or what branch. But yeah, it's just insane to me that we're still using fucking faxes for like medical information. They can't even print it and hand it to me. Well, this was no. They're like, oh, it automatically goes through to your pharmacy, so they don't have to hand it to me. And I'm just like, okay. But then I get there and they're like, we don't have it. Can you suggest an old film? Let's get her an old film. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, we gotta serve some customers. Because Simply's just been yapping too much about fax machines. So I used to use a fax machine when I worked for my father in the 90s. No, not the 90s. I would have been... Actually, maybe it was like 1999. Because then I was like 13, so it's possible. But I have used a fax machine decades ago. So I know what it is. But I can't believe people still fucking use them for... in medical. Literally saw a man yelling at the pharmacy about the issue for medication for bone-eating injection in his dominant hand. Oh my god. I would say reach out to the hospital customer relations. They can fix stuff like that for you. What can they fix? The use of fax machines? Cancel all fax machines. I didn't know they aren't allowed to email them. Is it a security thing? Hey. Maybe, but like, can we figure this out then? Because that's how people live. Okay. CRA, which is the Canadian version of the IRS, emails you to tell you there's information in your portal which you can securely go access. Why not come up with that type of system, at least? That's all has to be very secure because it has your SIN number and blah, blah, blah. A $20 broken fee? Yes. Hello. There are ways. And maybe the answer is not just straight email. Like, okay, sure. But, you know, no one wants to set up a portal. Is this Melissa? Wrong number. I thought they were going to offer me money. Hello, you look slay. Okay, work faster. She's like so slow. There's still returns in there. Lovely lady. Oh, he wants a rainbow. Rainbow slushie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delicious. When I worked for a bank a little over 5 years ago, we used to fax documents for insurance and mortgage companies still, right? There's still some, not just medical, who like just use fax machines, and I'm like, what? Why? Hey, cowboy. I found a box of love letters from my ex. Do you have a romance movie? An old romance movie. Okay. Is this an old? No, that's new. Duh. Is a romance? No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry. I'm like, I forgot what my merchandise. Oh. Yes. Okay, what are you doing? Checkout. Okay. You're on the checkout. I'm tired. Tired of being the boss around here. Now, don't fuck up. Let's see. We gotta do a little tour. Is she sleeping? Yeah. New apps come in each day. You can fire her? Really? Should I fire her? Well, let's go see who's available. We have to go to the tape dealer. After... what time? 9 p.m. Okay. Don't let me forget. Or you're fired. Applicants. Average, average? No. Fast and good. Leah, $55. Strong immune system! Perfect. It'll balance out my hyperactive one. Wait, is that how that works? I don't know. Okay, I want her. I gotta fire this girl. Sorry, you've been replaced. Goodbye. I'm sorry. You can go to sleep now. Corsair in Miami. Do I have that? Okay, so now when I hire her, does she have to wait to start? Yes. Okay, Leah, we got you. Leah, where you at? Maybe she'll come to work tomorrow? Oh, there she is. Hey, another day in movie paradise. Well, what do you mean? You just started. Another day. Is it tape dealer time? Yeah, okay, it is. Let me just clear this customer. Okay, sorry, I gotta go meet my dealer. I'll be right back. Oh, I think I have to enable her. Here, assign a job. Go to the checkout. Go. Prove your worth. Okay, let's go to my dealer. As always, I've got some rare goodies tonight. Let's see. The Duchess in my pants. Nice. It's from the royal family. The machine that haunts the graves. Okay. The award rock star. Basement fisherman torture. The family my fantasy. Ooh, that's the opposite of my fantasy. The family? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, we gotta distribute these. Oh my god, we need a bigger adult section. Why do we have so many? Drama. That's what we need to do. We need to clean up. Like, we have too many horror movies. See? Yeah, I have too many. I'll just leave it on the floor for now. Why aren't you working faster? Oh. Is she gonna make the slushie correctly? I guess we'll do this. Like, what do I do? We need more shelves. That's what we need. It's okay. We have money, so we can buy more shelves. Oops. Your hands are full. Date night with my merchant. Look, they're choosing wine. That's what I did. Sci-fi, horror, on the floor, drama llama, science fiction, a drama, a action, a horror. Okay, we need another horror thing. Alright, let's close this. Ooh. Ooh, it's a nice day. Special event, demolition derby. Okay, so what does that mean? By racing things? First things first. I'm the realist. No. Ooh. The local demolition derby day is happening. 60% increase in action movie rentals. So we should get more action movies. And then we need more shelves. Only buy the big shelves. This one. Maybe 2 of these. And then let's buy some action. Well, let's get that for the girlies. And can we buy action movies? No, not mixed. Action. 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 What if someone wants a bad action movie? Alright, that's good enough for me. Alright, let's set this shit up. A slushie sounds so good right now. I know, right? Do you have a slushie machine? Because I do. I also have a fucking popcorn machine. And what I'm realizing is, like, we got all these machines, which are wonderful, but, like, I can't make them just for me. You know what I mean? Or just me and Ben. Because it's slushie, really, it's best if, like, at least 4 people are going to enjoy from it. You know what I mean? And the popcorn machine, holy shit, you could feed a fucking family of 12. So that's what I learned when Ben exploded the popcorn. It makes so much. And he's like, well, I asked him, I'm like, is it possible to make way less? But the problem is it's such a big surface area. Oops. So you kind of have to clean the whole thing anyway. So it's quite a waste. So you end up, it just seems silly to not make enough popcorn, or to make a tiny amount in this giant machine. So anyways, oh my god, wine slushies. Is that what we should do on Saturday? I was like, I need a new bake lunch. Guys, relax. That's a good idea. But Saturday at 11 a.m. It's not wine time, you know? Maybe that could be like a Saturday at 5 p.m. But that is actually genius. It could be like a sangria style. You could get like fruit infusion, or just throw frozen fruit in it after it's like as a garnish. I had so many good ideas. I know, right? Or a mimosa slushie. Wow. Just make every drink a slushie. Okay. There's a fucking fruit fly. Get away. There's no bananas down here. Go upstairs. Maybe they smell the wine on my skin. Okay. This will be horror. Because I definitely have way too many. So we're going to fill these up. And then I got to figure out action movies. Or this is also horror. Maybe, yeah, let's do that. Let's take these and put them over there, because we don't need this anymore. We don't need this. We can put them all over here. You're making me crave a red wine sangria slushie. I know. Now I want one. I didn't even have dinner yet, and I'm like, I don't need it. I just need a sangria. But again, I can't make it myself for no reason, because that's just called having a problem. To make that amount in a slushie machine by myself, I'd be like, well, I guess I have to drink this whole bottle, because like I made it in the slushie machine. It'd be a waste. So I should only I prefer to do that on a day where maybe I would have people over or something, you know. Or if I know I'm just gonna waste it, which, like, you know, sucks, but content does become a justification for that if we're real. But I just don't like doing that if I can avoid it. If I can, like, time it with something. Like, when I make charcuterie, right? When I made Easter charcuterie, Halloween charcuterie, I timed it so it was something I could put in the fridge and actually give and serve to guests because I knew I had people coming over. So I will do that as much as I can with any food items that we make where it makes sense. But like I can't always force people to come over to eat some weird shit. Like only if it's gonna be good. Invite Jen and ladies who sangria, right? Maybe even if we did that on a Saturday. Okay, we're just brainstorming here. I need to think out loud, so don't judge me until I finish thinking. Like if I did that on 11 a.m. normal stream time and then just let it slush for like 6 more hours, would that be bad? Probably, right? Like that would just go bad and get wasted anyways. Or could I slush it and then dump it and then put it back in the fridge and then re-slush it and it still be good? Because then I could use it. It'd be the same day, right? So like I don't think wine or whatever fruit I put in it would go bad. I'm brainstorming. I don't think it would that quickly, but not sure. Yeah. It will turn into liquid, yes. But then I could just like re-slush it. As long as it's cold the whole time. Like I wouldn't let it sit on the counter, for example. Yeah, we won't put it in the freezer. Okay. I think we need to... I'm gonna move dramas here. We need more space for drama. And why is this not? It's pissing me off. We have slush for 12 hours, put in fridge, and flush next day. Okay. Does it might depend like what you're slushing though. That's why I'm like not sure. Should have asked the wine lady, can I slush this? And then Google says you can leave it in the slushie machine for up to 12 hours. Huh. Okay. Maybe we just do that then. Maybe I just do a wine Saturday on a day where I know I will have people, so I'm not wasting all this wine. We need more room for drama. Yeah, I know. Okay, this could also just turn into action if I get more. Because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Yes. What is this? Oh yeah, I bought even more shelves. I don't even need them. I'm crazy. I just be spending my money. Okay, we need to buy more movies. We need... Okay, let's just buy mixed, I guess. But I need more action movies. A bad one. Simply, do you know you can paint the shelves and change the design? What? You can paint the fucking shelves? No, I didn't know that. I guess we gotta go do that now. The slushie machine does have a wine recipe? Oh, like from Ninja? Of course they do. They have everyone. But yeah, I'll check it out. You best believe. Okay, now we need more drama space. Bowl burnout. Okay. You know what? We need a Simplycon featuring slushies and nail polish. And tea. Don't forget my roots. It's tea. We have so many horrors. Uh-oh, we have too many dramas. That's why I needed the bigger shelf. We definitely have even more dramas over there. So, okay, we gotta put that there. This needs to move. How come this can't go behind? Yeah, you go there. Alright. And tea slushies, which we made, right? We made Simply Maple fucking fruit fly. Sorry. Taking out my anger on this fucking fly. We made Simply Maple breakfast tea oat milk spiked slushy latte in the Ninja Slushie machine. That was the first thing I ever made in the slushie machine, and it turned out incredible. Okay, this is drama. Double drama, because I know there's so many. Now, actually, let's slightly move it over. So we can know that there's a separation. And then I feel like this is not good. Is the man with the bat still new? Like, I don't even know. I'm bad at my own inventory. Oops. Yeah, it's still new. Put this here. Put this lovely lady. Put this here. Perfect. Alright. Okay. Now you can move over. Bloop. Just a bit. Okay. Grab my movies. So far, everything slush good. Even for 12 hours. Put it in the pitcher in the fridge overnight and slush again the next day. Huh. Espresso martini slushie. I still have to do that. I know. Delicious. What's the tea to chocolate oat milk ratio? Like an inch of chocolate oat milk in my mostly peppermint tea. So I don't fill it quite to the top, but like close enough, like an inch and a half down from the top of the cup. That's how I measure it. In inches, not ounces. But like a chocolate mint slushie made with mint tea and chocolate oat milk would be so drama, so slay. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, this becomes action because now we have too much action. The Demented Inmate. Oh, what a title. All right, should we open? I'm asking my employee. Should we open? Oh, how come you're not fucking working? Damn it. Return station. I fucked that up. Whatever. She'll work. Let's go. My last sip of tea. Chocolate mint slushie is so good. I really like chocolate mint. I was gonna say milk. Some people love it or they hate it. I will buy everything in chocolate mint. Do you have the man with the bat? Sure.
Ooh.
Faster. Look at all my customers. I'm a proud business owner. Oh, should we refill the snacks? We should refill the snacks. Ah! I'm sorry, your butt's in the way. That was really awkward. Like, didn't you see what I was doing there? Nope, guess not. Okay, pardon me as I put the sweet buster through your leg. No personal space required. All right, where were we? I need a bad movie. A bad action movie. Good thing I literally just bought that. It was bad and it was action. Perfect.
Ooh.
Stunning. Let me know what you think. Hope you hate it. You do either mint or cinnamon? I love both of those things. Maybe not together, but I like them. I should do a poll. Hold on, I'm cheating so I don't get timed out. Do you like mint chocolate? Yes. No. Because some people either love it or hate it, so I'm curious. Just the flavor in general. It could be applied to anything. Maybe it's ice cream. Maybe it's like a protein powder. Maybe it's a milkshake. I guess that's ice cream. Maybe it's just like a chocolate bar, like a mint chocolate bar. You know? Mint chocolate chip. What else is mint chocolate? Why am I blanking? After Eights, yeah, that's like a type of chocolate. I'm addicted to After Eights. So was my grandmother, R.I.P. She fucking ate that shit up before and after 8. Crazy lady. Yeah, they are delicious. So I'm really pissed. I would like to file a complaint with a protein powder company because they had a flavor that tasted exactly like After 8, a chocolate mint. It was actually a vegan flavor, but that one in particular tasted like it. And so I just ate it all the time. I'm not vegan, but it just tasted good. And then they discontinued it, motherfuckers. No! And then I can never get it again. So what I did was I found another like third-party supplier who still had it in stock, right? Rather than buying like directly. I'm like, oh, it's still being sold from this other vendor. Let me grab 2 from them. And then a week later, they cancel my order and they say, sorry, the product is expired and now out of stock. We have to cancel your order. Would you like to substitute it with something else? We could recommend this. And then they just suggested a flavor that was chocolate and not chocolate mint. And then I was like, fuck. Cancel my order. She wants an adult movie. How about this hot dog one? Enjoy. Anyways, that's my grievance for the day. I want my chocolate protein. Oh yeah, like those thin mint cookies. Those are amazing too. Another really peak example of chocolate mint superiority. All right, orange slushie. Yes, sir. Oops. All right, let's close chat. Do you like mint chocolate? 80%, yes. Okay. So only 20% are like, no, I'm not into it. That's pretty good. 4 to 5 of you. I take it. My Thin Mints are still in the freezer. Ooh, that's elite. Frozen or nearly frozen mint chocolate anything. Delicious. I used to make mint chocolate oat balls. But Ben doesn't really like them as much, so I just make him his favorite peanut butter ones. But when I would make more chocolate mint ones, I'd put them in the freezer.
Ooh.
Sweet Buster. See, someone's buying the candy, but it's not mint chocolate. What? You have a late fee? No one told me there was a return deadline. Were you born yesterday, bruh? You have to return the movie because I need it back. He's mad. Oopsie. My father is the mayor of this town. Charge me the late fee and this place will be shut down by morning. No. Fucking Mayor Nepo, baby. Absolutely not. That means you can afford to pay the fee. Because daddy's the mayor. Do mayors make money? I think I'm assuming. Whoa, Jackson, relax. I'm looking for something new. Do you have a new release? Calm down. Here, this is new. Lovely lady.
Ooh.
Jesus, my staff member's insane. And slow. How much money do mayors make? I have no idea. It kind of feels like the type of job that wouldn't be worth it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the literally 24/7 needing to be available to do something for your town. And there's got to be like a cap on how much you get paid, because you can't be perceived as like making too much money by the city you're supposed to be supporting. So like, it's probably not like incredibly high paying, like, you know, how exponential like being a doctor or whatever can become in terms of how much you're paid. Or like a lawyer can fucking make money forever. But I feel like a mayor or like public service has like an optical cap, you know what I mean? And the amount of stress, like I would not do it. I would not be the mayor of Ottawa. I'm sorry to disappoint everyone in Ottawa. I'm not gonna run for mayor. Exactly. It seems like eternal stress, and I don't think it's worth it. Whatever the fee is. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It is public service. Yeah, you have to really love the public. And want to serve them. Even if it's not worth the money. Yeah, like I wanted heated driveways and roads everywhere. For everyone, for free. But it's not gonna happen. You couldn't pay me enough to be the mayor.
Huh?
$32 and change. Me, a lawyer who works for a nonprofit and probably makes a lot less than a mayor. Well, I mean, you work for a nonprofit, so you probably like the cause or something. I'm assuming. I have no idea. Maybe you hate the cause. But like, usually that means people like care about whatever the, you know, area is. Or you're building experience. I don't know, right? To diversify your portfolio. You got to go into private law if you want to rob money from people, basically. Or corporate law. Or estate law. Me, who's dealt with 8 million lawyers over the past decade, and just like every time I get a bill, I'm like, it's how much an hour? Wow, that is good for you. Good for you. Oh my God. Crazy. Ew, why is there a Turning Point USA ad under stream? I don't know. Are you in the USA? Hit I hate this. You could probably click it and be like, I'm not interested, and then tell us why or something, right? You can usually do that. It's like, get out of here. Unfortunately, it targets people who it wants to target, which would probably be Americans. I don't have those ads. But I do see that content, which is not the same thing. Okay, what am I doing? I don't need to see my tape dealer. Close the door. We made $230. You've unlocked XMAS? Is it fucking Christmas already? The fuck? I guess it is. Because it's fall, so that means it's Christmas. I think you can block them on your channel. Yes, I have done that before. They keep... It's actually quite convoluted. It's like through AdSense, not through YouTube, which is a division of how they ultimately pay YouTubers. I did it a while ago when everyone was getting Donald Trump ads. And like, I could literally block donaldjtrump.com or whatever it was. But it's not easy to find. And I think they changed where it is. So I'd have to like figure it out. And you have to know the exact URL of what you're trying to block for it to work. So you can't just like tell me the name of something. Like it's not a search and then find. It's like I need an exact thing. And it has to like match it and be like, correct, we will block this. But there's also a caveat where it's like, can't always guarantee because XYZ. But it's not easy. I can't just like, it's not like just me right now. Like I can click no political ads. That's not an option for me. You have to know the exact URL. It's usually if there's like something very niche or offensive to you or a competitor, maybe like people use this tool for. I don't know. But it's not really meant for the creator to be able to easily just like block all of one genre of ads because YouTube wants to make money, so they need more ad abilities. Look at the racing stuff. This is kind of fun. Anyways, but you have some control, right? Because like when I see an ad or a movie, or not a movie, I'm in a movie store, like a video that I don't want to be recommended for whatever reason, like you can, there's usually a tool somewhere, little dots where you can click and be like, I don't like this, and then it's like, why? But it should update your delivery. Not always, and I guess that's not always true, but like if you can, I would do that. Oh, I left something here. Two brothers and the goldfish. A drama. Okay, roller derby still means action movies. It's Saturday. We got XMAS. Oh, we got XMAS. We got XMAS! That's crazy. Where's XMAS? XMAS! Yeah. Give me that. Give me this too. Do I need more shelves? I need an XMAS shelf. Yes, I do. We have money. We're gonna spend it. Well, I can use this. Here, I'm gonna buy a big one and I'll replace it. I keep getting Trump propaganda. Unfortunately, I just think like you're probably going to be unable to block everything that you don't want to see, especially if it's like political stuff. It's like impossible. So you kind of just have to know to ignore. Like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, I get it too, and I'm literally in fucking Canada. What could we use for Christmas? Oh, why did I leave this such a mess? So we're gonna take this shelf for Christmas. Perfect. Maybe Christmas can be in this corner. The Christmas corner. Perfect. The cozy Christmas corner. How can we ignore it? I don't know, silly. I mean, I guess, yeah, you can't. I just mean, you just gotta scroll past it and be like, yep, just another day in paradise, you know? And vote accordingly, I suppose. Ad blockers? Well, then you end up not supporting your favorite content creators, which I don't promote or I wouldn't support you not supporting content creators. Because if you block all ads and you watch your favorite content creators, then you basically make it so YouTube doesn't have to pay them because they're not getting an extra ad that you don't have to pay for with like your money or anything, right? Just your eyeballs a little bit. So I don't use ad blockers because I don't want to be using the internet and like depriving, that's a dramatic word, but like taking away what could have been paid from not me but YouTube to whoever I'm watching. Like, no, let them get it. Let them get my tenth of a cent worth of watch. But all these things add up. So, and even if you did use ad blockers, you are not gonna avoid all the political stuff or ads that come in other forms. Just social media algorithms. Those aren't technically ads that you can block. So it doesn't really matter. I got premium because of that unfairness. Well, I don't really, in my assessment or analysis, I have not found that premium is a notable source compared to ad revenue when you control for the number of viewers through each. YouTube would disagree with me because they put all these other things that are like, oh, it's split so evenly and YouTubers make so much money from premium users, and like, I'm sure they do, gross, like in the financial sense, but I see the not that, in my opinion. I'm not slandering YouTube. I don't know. Like, I'm sure they pull stats and talk at a high level. I'm sure it's true. You know, there's so many ways to pull and package data. But to me, I look at it and I'm like, that's not. But whatever. That's not me telling you not to use premium. Fucking use premium if it helps you. Whatever. I'm fine. But I don't believe some things. That's all. That tea, you're clocking my tea. Yeah. 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 Okay, it's Christmas. They probably don't want people saying this. Whatever. It's just my opinion. Christmas Corner. Are these all the same movies? No. There we go. That's not Christmas. Imagine I left that in Christmas. Oh my god. As a person who only watches YouTube, investing in premium has been the best decision. I can't go back. Yeah, I think once you have it, you don't want to go back. So I have it because YouTube just gave it to, I guess, big creators at some point. Like, I don't pay for it. They just gave it to my account. And then when I'm logged into, like, I don't know, a different account that doesn't have it, I'm, like, reminded about ads. You know. Now, I also, at the same time, as a creator, I like to see ads because I like to know, generally speaking, like, how does the ad experience system work? How are my viewers experiencing YouTube, or most of them? So I do kind of switch back and forth between accounts because I want to know, you know, I don't want to be completely blind to the ad experience. Obviously, you get different ads than me. Oh no, I needed a bigger shelf for Christmas. Oh no, that's crazy. And I need a bigger one for romance. Oh no, I have YouTube Premium. I thought it gave more to the people I also sub to. Like, who told you that? That doesn't even make... No. It matters how many people you're watching and how much they have to split it between. So the more content you watch, which is probably a lot. We all watch a lot of content, especially if you're paying for YouTube Premium. Take your... I forget what Premium is because I don't pay for it. Is it like $10 a month or something? I'm just guessing. Pretend it's $10 a month. Now count how many accounts you watched a video on and how many videos you watched in that account. You probably watch like a shit ton of videos a day, right? Maybe. Like even short ones. They have to split your $10. First, they take, I forget if it's half. I can't remember the ratio. I know the ad one is 45-55. But anyways, they take their cut, let's say it's half, and then they split the last half between all of those things you watched. And you're on an algorithm that encourages watch time and watching more. So really, I think the business strategy, just speculation, is the more they can get people hooked on watching videos, the more your fee is diluted across creators. But still, they still are getting their cut, which happens no matter what. But what happens is the dilution between all the sources that you're watching happens way more than maybe a decade ago. Maybe you just had your top 3 creators, and then a more meaningful portion of your hypothetical premium would go to those people. But now it's like nothing. It's definitely, hypothetically, allegedly less than if you did the math for AdSense, ad revenue, which is still very tiny. It's like a fraction of a cent. But anyways, it has to get divvied up. So unless you watch literally nobody ever, and just me, which is like, that doesn't happen, you know? And it's only gonna get, we're only gonna dilute that more and more. But that's not how we think about it. We just think, great, I can watch more for the same amount. But creators make less if you watch more creators. Does that make sense? Allegedly. Okay, how did we get on this topic? Fucking... Let's go back to VHS. I need to buy a bigger shelf for Christmas. Well, let's just buy this one because I can barely afford anything. Oh, fuck. I already had one. I'm so dumb. Like, now I have 2. That's okay. We'll use it. We're shelf maxing. Because what should happen is all the romances should really go up here. Oh, yeah, let's see if we can repaint the shelves. Okay. Sorry, I just be yapping. Okay, this one can be used for extra Christmassy. Alright, and then we'll figure that out. But let's see. Can I paint this? Because then I could... I can! So romance can be red! Ooh, there's wood. White. Oh, this is so much better to like see. You know what I mean? Well, I don't like the red and the pink. It's like clashing. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta back up so I can see this. Ooh. That one is just hard to read, though. I kind of like this one. Red lights for the Prano shelf? Yeah. I think we just make this one red. It's like the closest to, you know, whatever. So it's like that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's like rounded. Okay, let's do that. Sure. Romance. Christmas. Okay, this can be green. Ooh. Green and curvy. No, but it's brown interior. I don't like that. We're gonna have to change it. Okay. No. No. I think this one. Yeah. This one. And this one. XMAS. But then we have to change them every time. You know what I mean? Horror should have been red. Fuck. Okay, romance will have to be something else. Because horror is obviously red. Like, duh. Duh. Adult can be the one with the lights and like yellow, black. Black's too hidden though, like brown maybe. Just make it brown. Okay, and then let's change romance. There's no good color. Maybe just make it purple. It's so hard to see. Terrible. Terrible graphic design, all these colors and colors. Okay, we should probably just like open the store, you know? I do have an extra shelf, but I don't think I need her right now. Alright, let's... Oh, I'm still... Oops. Still in... Open! Hehehe. Wormwood is kind of romancy, yeah, I guess. Not to me. I don't really like wood. Unless it's black. Or like bleached silver wood or something. Like winter white wood. Unless there's like no life in the wood. Then I like it. Where is she? Hey. There you are. Don't tell anyone. Do you have an adult movie to recommend? Also, I want an old one. Okay. The Restrained Rocket Man. You're gonna love it. Have fun. Sour candies. Nice choice, sir. It's no after 8, but it'll do. I simply got my jackpot box delivered today. It's gorgeous. Now I can't decide what my next mini will be. I know, it's the hardest thing is actually picking. Yeah, which one first. I was late. Oh, yes. Don't let it happen again, motherfucker. Ah! Fucking fruit fly. What do they think? I'm a cherry? I know how this works. You randomly assign late fees to customers just to make an extra buck. I'm not paying your fee? Okay, I'm calling the police. Excuse me, officer. She would not pay the late fee. Oh my god. What don't you understand? It's not just to make an extra buck, because if everyone didn't return their movie on time or just incredibly late, then I would have no inventory for people to rent. And if I don't have any inventory for people to rent, then I can't pay my bills. And customers are also unhappy. And if I can't pay my bills, then I need to shut down. And then I cannot provide you with a service anymore of video rentals. So what would you like to do, ma'am? Why are these on the floor? Do your job. Don't make me put these up. Drama. Action. Okay, maybe she should take over the customers. Yeah. I need to go to the bathroom. What? Now you need to go to the bathroom? Little bitch. Do you have an action movie with crazy stunts? Oh, yes, jackpot man. Excuse me, you're in the way. Oh, I was gonna take that one.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, well, I guess I'm working and my employee is not. Should I hire someone new? Like,
Hey.
she's back. Wait, why can't I pick them? Oh. Just finish. Okay, you're doing it. Man with the bat. Do we have it? Yes, we do.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. Enjoying Christmas? Oh my god, so many people are renting Christmas.
Hi. Oh.
The Devil's Trophy. Yes, it's right here.
Oh.
Make that slushy, girl. I'll do this job for you. Should we hire someone else? I think we should. Don't tell her. Penalize the rude customers by charging them extra? I don't think they'll listen.
Huh? Her.
Science fiction.
Aw.
Hello. Hello. I reserved quiet time. Yes, here you go. Here you are, sir.
Oh.
Thank you. Hello. The guys app said they can hold their bladder for a long time. I mean, like, I'm not that boss. Like, you can go pee. Let's see. Strong immune system. Complaint handler. She's $50 a day. Average and good. I want above average. Energetic complaint handler. 43. I don't know. I'm kind of sexist. I've only been hiring women. We don't need men. Don't make me hire a man. I really don't want to. Yeah, she just needs to pee out the tea. Exactly. Like, that's fair. I do that all the time. I haven't even done that yet today. That's crazy. I need to drink more water.
Oh.
Oh, you have a question. People say I have no emotion. See? Men. Could you recommend a drama movie to make me feel something? Watch Obsession. See what happens. And don't be that guy. An emotional drama. How about Rain Woman?
Huh? Oh.
Exactly what I was looking for. All right. Good luck. Yikesy. Like, are you a sociopath, or like, how worried should we be? Like, what?
Hi.
Is she making a slushie? There you go. Yes, girl. Oh, I should probably do something. I'm just watching her work. I'm just staring. All right, let's put something away. Okay, see, look at all the action movies. Aren't we glad we got a shit ton? Marrying my T-Rex? Okay, that's weird. It's not okay. Hello. My great-grandfather's turning 101. How? And I promised we'd watch an old movie together. Do you have an old classic? Science fiction. Okay. Ask him, how does he live this long?
Oh.
And why would anyone want to live that long in this world? I'm so funny today. It's Saturday at 00 a.m. What does that mean? Well, we have one more customer. I'll let him. We gotta cash out. Okay. All right. Goodbye. Woohoo! Girl, it's midnight. Well, the clock doesn't say 0000, right? I was watching a documentary today about dementia. Why am I watching it? I was swatching, so when I swatch, sometimes I just like, I don't know, put fucking random shit on. Just whatever my mouse decides to click. And it was like, it's sad. I'm laughing because it's sad, you know? And it was just like a documentary about old people with dementia and how it's happening to like younger old people. You know what I mean? And one woman was at the doctor's to evaluate the stage of dementia she was in. And they asked her to draw a clock. Like, draw the circle of a clock and then draw the numbers that are on the clock, like 1 through 12. And that's like a struggle for people with dementia, like the clock test. I've heard of this before because one of my grandfathers had like Alzheimer's, and I remember this being a test. But it was like, obviously that was a struggle. It was clear to like write where the numbers were in a clock. But then the guy was like, okay, now draw on the clock that it's 10 to 11. And then I, not person with dementia, I don't think, was like, fuck, I can't even picture it. Like, it takes me time to be like, 10 to 11. What is that? And I'm like, oh my God, we're all going to test positive for dementia on this test because no one knows clocks anymore. What are they gonna do for the digital generations? Exactly. I'm like, I'm struggling. 10 to 11. Like, I'd have to like and then I'm like, I start laughing because I have another friend who we both similarly like can't fucking read a clock, like, or it's just like annoying to. I'm not saying I cannot, but I'm just like, I'd rather just look at my watch, which is digital. You know, it's much quicker. So we make fun of each other sometimes for like, I can't even tell the time. So I sent this to her. I'm like, this is us now. What do we do? It's a digital thing, though. It's not because we have dementia, right? What? What is half past? That's nonsense words. That's literally how boomers talk. Like, I've never said it's 10 to or it's half past. I don't think in my life that. Like, I say it's 7:30. Right? Like, I never used the language half past, 10 to, quarter past. Like, that's how my parents would speak. Like, I don't know why. Like, that just dropped off to me anyways. Seriously? Yeah. I never say that. I just say it's 7:15. I don't say it's quarter past. Like, I don't know how, I don't know. It's just too, like, sounds old. What time is it? It's 7:14. I'm not fucking rounding. I'm telling you what a time it is that it says on my watch. It's 7:06, not 6 past. That's not what they would say, right? I don't know. Some of you say you do say it's half past or quarter to. Yeah, so maybe you're older than me. I don't know, or maybe you're just fancier. Anyways, I'm too digital at this point. Like, I do not use analog clocks for anything. Like, my watch has been digital for like 2 decades. I don't wear analog or fancy watches or whatever. And the clock, any clocks in my house it's a digital screen, like your alarm clock beside you, you know. So I just don't read clocks, and I haven't read clocks since like school. when they were like, what time is it? Interesting stuff, right? This is very interesting stuff. Simply illogical, can't read a clock. She must have dementia. If I took the test, I would fail or pass for dementia, however you do it. I love pie charts, but not clocks. Ay, ay, ay. What are we gonna do when I'm actually demented? How are we gonna test? It's just fractions. I hate fractions! Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh my god, I need to work! Oh my god, sorry, I'm tired. This is the class. Class went late last night. Why did that sound auto-tuned? I don't know. I'm just living life on auto. Pilot. I have non-digital clock up on the wall, but it's been broken for ages. See, it's just for vibes. Like this guy, like, what are you doing? Maybe for digital generations, they will make them draw emojis. Like, draw an emoji with the tongue out of the mouth and like see if that's actually like, I'd be super interested. I'm sure there's research in this field now of like, what are the new tests for dementia? Because it can't be reading a clock. That's not fair anymore. It's not going to be fair for my age range when we get to the early onset ages of dementia, which isn't far because one of the women in the documentary I was watching was like very young, like 44. And I'm like, so close to my age and I would fail. What about the cat clock? I can't read that either. I just hang it on the wall because it's cute. It doesn't even work. How do you say the time in French? Ah, 6h30. Yes, they did teach us that because that was a million years ago. 6h30. Like, I would just say 30. I would just say the number. 6h31. Okay, we've opened the store finally. They say we want you to remember these 3 words, and they are connected because you need the first one to get to the other. Oh yeah, like another dementia test. Yes, I saw that in the documentary too. And then they'd ask you like a totally unrelated question, then you go back to the 3 words to remember. And I also don't know if I would pass that test because I'd be like, what? Like, they're not easy. Whoa, relax, rewind, girl.
Hey.
I remember all the phone numbers I had before cell phones. I know, right? But that's it. I don't remember any phone numbers now. Because you don't need to. I rarely have time to watch a movie, but the kids are spending the night at their grandparents'. Can you recommend a good one? Just, that's it? Just good movie? Okay. Here, this one. Ding. Oh. Cherry slushie with pleasure. $0.25. $5. Yeah, it's crazy how reliant we become on technology. Like, I don't need to remember anyone's number because it's just in my phone. The only numbers that I actually know are like Ben's and my sister's and like any family because they've not changed their number in like 30 years. Where is everyone? Sunday? Shouldn't they be? Oh, I guess that's why it's not busy. But yeah, like, we just do things so different. It's crazy. What else? Oh, maps. And finding your way home. Like, I'm so reliant on just putting in directions. Like, I literally can't drive anywhere without putting in directions. Okay, that's some places that, like, I'm very used to going to. Sure, it's like, yeah, just down the road, turn left. But, like, I go anywhere and I put it in. You know what I mean? And then I try and get home and I put it in. Like, it's gotta go in the directions. The Duchess in my pants. Oh boy. Is anyone else like, you're just so reliant? Like, I would perish if like Google Maps just didn't work all of a sudden. I'd be like, ah, I'm lost. How do I get home? Wait, is that the one? No, sorry. Toaster, not the Duchess in your pants. Yeah, we're always just getting lost. Like, I'd be getting lost without technology. You reserve Duchess in the pants. Okay, have fun. Don't bring it back all sticky now. Ay, ay, ay. Men. You've had the same cell number for 25 years? Wow. That's actually pretty cool. I had to change my number too many times, RIP. Where's my employee? Okay, there she is. Just make sure she's not asleep. I love the sound of it working and the paper. What, this game? Or were we talking about something else? Okay. Yeah, you don't want to pay a late fee. Well, don't be late. When constant construction detours, Google Maps is a must, right? Like, I would not know how to figure out my way around a detour I'd have to take without, like, a map service. That'd be crazy. I'd be like, what? I somehow never get lost. Do you never leave the house? Then you never get lost. Sometimes I gotta leave the house. Life be like that, you know? And then you gotta shower. You gotta put the directions in Google Maps. You gotta bring your tea in a portable tea thing. Put it in the car. Bring some water. Hey. You gotta think about all these things before you leave the house. You gotta check traffic. You gotta check the weather. There's a lot of responsibilities in going outside. And driving snacks? Well, if you're driving 5 hours from Ottawa to Toronto, sure. But if I'm just going to an appointment, I don't really like getting crumbs in my car. You know what I mean? I'm not like a crumbs in my car kind of girl. Don't eat in my car. Unless we're like driving for 5 hours, sure. But what? Yes. Thank you. Traffic is unpredictable. Well, Google does a really good job at predicting it. It's kind of crazy. I mean, not like the future, but it knows when there's an accident or a slowdown, and then it gives you these suggestions. And I'm just like, wow, this shit's crazy. How does it know? And yet the medical system is faxing your prescriptions. Why? It's just the incongruence of it all. You know what I mean? Like, that's my biggest complaint. Just be consistent with life conveniences. and inconveniences. What is going on? How come Google can tell me that there's an accident right up there immediately and tell me where the police is and all these other things, and like the pharmacist can't get a fucking copy of, I can't get a copy of my prescription without a fax machine. Like what? Ay. I know these aren't the same things. I'm being dumb, but it's just kind of funny. This world is just such a contradiction, you know? Just like, are we technology or not? Like, what? Some things are just so amusing. Maybe to me. I'm sorry if they're not. If that's just not interesting at all to you. Okay, but try and draw a clock, okay? And see. All right. I think we're gonna end it there. So I'm gonna go have dinner with Ben. Also, where is your rain jacket, young lady? You're gonna catch a cold, and then you're gonna get cold for. Oh, she has a really good immune system. That's why we hired her. She doesn't need a jacket. She's a rain woman. And you're a stalker. Please leave. Thank you. That's her shower walking through the rain. I used to love the sound of a fax machine. What does it sound like again? Doo-doo! Or is that like AOL dial-up? I'm confusing them. They're kind of similar though, right? I remember when... Hold on, I'm going to miss it. I remember when this one guy had a bunch of phones and walked down a street with them, and Google Maps apparently diverted everyone elsewhere because of all the traffic on the road. How many fucking phones did he have? Is that how that works? Oh, they know from your phones that you represent a car. And how... Oh, duh. Like, what? I could have imagined that, but I'm just like, how do they know? We're all here. Don't ask me to draw a clock or for directions to anywhere unless I can just use Google. All right, with that said, I'm going to go eat dinner to make sure that my cognitive state stays satiated, you know? Saturday. What are we doing? I'm asking you. Do I make a wine slushie? Actually, I don't think I could. Yeah, I can't have people over Saturday because I have something else I have to go to. So that would be a waste. So I don't want to waste my wine slushie. But I want to make a wine slushie. Do I just waste it? There might be something else. I want to use my air fryer. I actually have used the air fryer at least twice off stream. I've made cauliflower and zucchini in it, and it's amazing. I love mixing it. I add like dill and shit, and it's just great to have some extra vegetables to just throw on in my garbage bowls. But the shrimp I made that one time, like that was really good too, but I can't just make shrimp again in an air fryer for the second time. So I'm wondering, is there something else? Crazy combos? We could do another combo stream. I probably want to do it, I don't know. Air fry crab? Crab. Can you air fry crab? Huh. I could look into it. Wasted or get wasted? That's a funny line. Do I waste it or get wasted? No, I have a birthday event to go to after. You can bake cookies in your air fryer? What? Actually, Ben would probably like that idea. Popcorn machine, slushy machine, and air fryer all together. Oh my god, that'd be so much food waste because all of them. Actually, the air fryer doesn't make too much. The air fryer is the only kitchen purchase that I've made recently that you guys have seen that is like totally reasonable for like just me to make enough for just me. And then I do keep some in the fridge. So that is not a waste at all. And it's like very useful because it's like I could get decent lunch and dinner food out of that and not just like alcohol beverages. You know. Oh, mint chocolate chip cookies. Yes, silly. As I was saying, delicious. Could try. I need more nail polish organization streams. I haven't done organizing my shelves in a while, and technically I never finished. Like there's still empty shelves and like boxes of nail polish. Oops. I sort of on my own reorganized Holo Taco just to like make room for Jackpot, but that and swatch sticks. Could do swatch sticks again, but I feel like I just did that recently, so I try not to do it. Oh, I wonder if am I still swatching? Like swatching the collection? No, I think I'll be done. Like I really should be done by then. Yeah, if I did it then, no, I have to be done by Saturday. Yeah, so I can't be swatching the collection. Never mind. Unpack with me, part like 23. Yeah, like who's counting anymore? Ben's popcorn live stream was hilarious. Yeah, but like we can't do that again and have no one to feed like 27 fucking bags worth of popcorn. I'm exaggerating, but like it was stupid. Air fryer cake feels so cursed. Should I make my friend a birthday cake in the air fryer? You would not want. That would probably go to waste because I can't cook anything and it would probably be terrible. Okay, we'll figure it out. If all else fails and it's not a kitchen stream, yeah, an organize and chill stream. Yes, I could always use those. Those are wonderful for me to just fucking yap at you. We could talk about, we could draw clocks. I could practice my clock drawing. So when I inevitably encounter this question at some point, I will have practiced and I will know how to draw a clock. And therefore I will not have dementia. That's how that works. All right. I'll see you all on Saturday. And Menchie Gang was actually last Sunday, in case you did miss that. Just so you know. Oops, sorry. I had to do it early, because I'll be busy. But yes, it already happened, so it's on bot. All right, everyone, study up on your dementia tests and directions in case we lose access to Google Maps. Thank you to the mods, the cats, the dogs. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you all on the weekend. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye.